This happened in northern Ontario during a birthday hunt on his own land. The bow hunter expected the black bear to run, but it didn't. Instead, it charged at full speed, slammed him to the ground, leaving no time to draw and no warning. Before hopping into the video, do not forget to subscribe. He's a seasoned archery hunter on his own property, encountering the bear at close range. At first, it seems calm, almost indifferent. He hesitates, maybe waiting for a better shot. Then everything changes. The bear turns. No bluff. It comes straight at him.
Quad! 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 Ah! Ah! Ah!
The GoPro catches everything. The bear explodes out of the cover, closing the distance in seconds. The hunter yells, "Go on!" But there's no reaction. The bear hits him full force, knocks him flat. The camera shakes, and then silence after the impact.
Should have shot him a long time ago. Scare me, that guy.
The bear isn't injured and eventually walks away. The hunter is left with a bruised elbow and a bruised ego. No weapon was drawn in time. Lesson learned. Black bears can turn unpredictable in an instant. Calm 1 second, airborne the next. The man was climbing a mountain in Japan. The beautiful landscape became a backdrop to a life-or-death fight. While descending, he heard a noise. It was someone who was following him. The sun blinded the camera for a second. Then the bear attacked from behind. This was only the start. He managed to avoid the first hit and it became a fist fight. The bear wandered around him, looking for an angle to attack. It came back and forth. After the kick fight, it seemed to affect the bear and he decided to go, but amongst all chaos, there is a detail few people noticed. This attack had a reason. The bear was accompanied by its cub. You can distinguish the cub. It was trying to reach the man. When the climber turned around, he had to climb back to the summit because he could not go so fast. His breathing could be heard. It was evidence he was fighting for his life. In such situations, if you don't have a gun or any equipment, your courage is what saves you. This climber had nothing but fists. He still survived. They shot this brown bear from 470 yards. 3 bullets through the vitals. Then the rifle jammed. That wounded bear came straight down the mountain. Now, they're running for their lives. Before jumping into the whole story, do not forget to subscribe.
We've got a bear spotted. It's about 3 miles as the crow flies across the river. Probably about 5 miles to get to it.
It all started with Tana and Trevor, siblings hunting Alaskan brown bears along the coast. After days of glassing, they finally spot a massive boar 3 miles away across the river, lying in the snow, and decide to make the long trek.
Did you hit it? Oh, he's getting up. Here we go. Jeez, go down. I think you got him.
Still won't work for some reason.
470 yards. First shot through the vitals. Second shot through the shoulder. Bear stumbles, looks down, gets back up, and starts moving, but here, things starting getting serious. If you see, listen here closely, something looks stuck, and that is gun. Yes, the gun jammed after a couple of shots. The gun stopped working, and the bear starts getting close. The video shows the bear getting closer. Tana and Trevor is trying to fix the gun and think something is frozen, so they started blowing.
Things died.
What in the heck is going on?
Did you get a good shot?
I don't know, but I don't know why this thing will not go in. I've never seen it do that before.
So, they left no choice than run. Tana also revealed about the situation later.
So he would kind of like hunch and fall, and he was, spewing out blood, and we thought he was going to go down any second. He just probably needed a few more bullets in him, but we couldn't get the bolt to work. And he closed the distance fast. Right after you could start to see the video blur out is where he disappeared. So we were right up on this little knob, and it dipped down to where we couldn't see him, and then up on the hill where he was sliding down in the snow at us. It's pretty fast at that point. And as soon as he dipped down and we couldn't see him anymore, and he was less than 200 yards and we knew that he had pinpointed us, both of our instincts said run. And so we left all of our gear. We grabbed the rifle, the bow, and Trevor had the pistol in a chest holster. Trevor had a pistol in the chest holster, and we just started running. And we're running and we're running and we're running. And I'm looking back, and Trevor looks back at me after about 100 yards of running, and he looks back and he holds his hand right here, and he's like, my pistol's gone. And it was just instant panic. It was almost like we're dead, And he looked around, and it had just fallen out, thankfully.
For this moment, both of them think they are dead. Then they spot the black handle barely sticking out of the snow. He grabs it, shoves it back into the holster, and they keep running.
And in that moment, I knew he was coming. I said, you gotta finish him. He's coming. And at that point, we just stood our ground, and I hid behind this rock, and he was right next to me. And I look up, and that bear comes right over the knob, right over our gear, pinpoints us, and just comes full bore. So in this gap of what is happening, this bear closes about 150 yards of distance in about 10 seconds. I'm helpless. The rifle's jammed. What's a bow gonna do? We have one pistol with 5 shots.
Tana intuition was right here, and then
I'm just in shock. I remember him running through the snow at me. I remember his huge, like, fluffy body just like hitting the snow and snow flying up around him. And the craziest thing about this whole experience is his mouth was not like growling, He was so big and just his lips were so huge that his mouth was just hanging open, like drool was coming out of it. And so that 10-second gap, I remember seeing like my life flash before my eyes.
Then it happens. Trevor hits the first shot and it missed, and bear keeps coming, then another 3 shots at once. And then, at around 5 yards, he fires again. That final shot makes the bear turn and drop out of sight behind the rocks.
And as he got close, under 30 yards, is when Trevor started shooting, and he missed the first shot. The first shot nicked the rock right in front of his face as he was like coming through the rocks, the cluster of rocks right at us. And then it was boom, 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 shot 3 times in him. And that made him turn. He had one more lunge, basically. He was 5 yards at that last shot. One more lunge before he came over the rock at us and on top of me or Trevor. I'm not sure which one he was choosing first. But that fourth shot turned him just enough to where then I was, for some reason, I don't know why, I just had my phone in my hand and I just pulled it up like this and I got that last shot on video.
After the last shot, bear disappeared. They can't see it anymore, and they don't know if it is truly dead.
So, we just had this bear up there. It was bedded. This is its tracks and blood trail. Me and him dropped all of our stuff. We got down, took off running down there.
Later, they side-hill slowly back toward their gear, always looking around, ready to shoot again. In the distance, they finally see the bear lying still in the snow. It is over. When they measure the spot, they realize how close it came. The last shot was taken at about 5 yards. One more step, and that bear would have been on top of one of them.
It's nothing. Trevor's gonna make sure it's dead by walking up to it, poking it, and having a pistol in hand just in case. I almost died today. This thing came at us. Trevor ended up shooting it 5 yards away with a pistol. Oh my gosh, that was insane.
450.
I'm so thankful to be alive. We just could not believe it.
A mother grizzly with 3 cubs faces 4 men on an open slope, with less than 10 yards separating them when she finally decides to charge.
She came all the way down to the...
So she like cut a circle?
Yeah.
What's old Blackie doing over there?
Running for his life.
Oh, he left.
Let's just cut over, get up on that brown patch.
I mean, do I got a minute here or should I?
I'd hustle.
Really?
Yeah. Where are you looking?
Oh, is that a woodland caribou?
Dang.
British Columbia is a place hunters often call the Serengeti of North America, where bears seem to be everywhere. Black bears, grizzlies, and especially a mother grizzly with 3 cubs, the one animal every outdoorsman fears encountering at close range.
Is she right here?
Yeah.
Is that her right there?
Yeah, let's just make a little bit of noise and let her know that somebody's here.
Steve Ranella and guide Ryan Callahan know exactly how dangerous this is.
Hey, Mom. Hey. Hey, Mom.
You're barking at us?
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Take your kids and go. See her? Hey, Mom. She just came through this gap. She's coming this way. You got that bear spray?
Then they see her, are now just one draw away. With thick brush and broken ground, she could be on top of them in seconds. They try the safest thing you can do with a bear at middle distance: make noise, announce themselves, and give her a chance to move away.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey. Hey. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, guys, let's move up on this hill. Get the wind at our back. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Instead of leaving, she explodes through the gap, ears forward, tail twitching, barking as she comes. This isn't a curious approach. This is a mother who believes 4 men have just walked too close to her cubs. In a grizzly country, things can change fast. One moment, you're watching a sow and her cubs from far away. The next, she's 10 yards away, 400 pounds of muscle, with only bear spray, and your voice standing between you and danger. Out here, you're not always the hunter. Sometimes, you're just another animal in her territory.
This big grizzly bear just killed an elk.
Yeah, more.
There's a bear right here. There's a bear right here. You see him?
A grizzly bear just killed an elk near a ranch, dragged it deep into the forest. Most people stay away. These 2 filmmakers walk right in knowing the bear could be watching from the shadows, ready to defend its food. Before moving forward, do not forget to subscribe.
Neighbor friends of mine gave me a call and sent me some footage. And it looks like this big grizzly bear just outside of their ranch just killed an elk and dragged it into the forest. So, what do most people do when they hear about something like that in the neighborhood? Most people don't do anything. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go in, sneak into the forest, see if we can find the bear on the carcass, set up some camera traps, and get a little inside look at the life of a grizzly bear before they go into the den. It's fall right now. We know grizzly bears are eating a lot of food. This bear is definitely taking advantage of that. Killed an elk. It's gonna chow the whole thing down.
A kill like this elk is life or death, and they'll defend it fiercely. Approaching a fresh carcass is playing with fire. The bear could be just 20 yards away, hidden and waiting.
So this is the stand of aspens that the bear dragged the elk into, and you can see right here. This is where the bear cached it originally right now. So there might be some stuff here still. I know there's a carcass. I know there's a bear. I'm not just gonna carry my bear spray like I normally do. I'm gonna actually have it in my hand with the safety trigger off, because if something happens fast in here, and there's a real possibility it could, I don't want to be fumbling around with this. I want to be ready to go.
They smell it first. Fresh, still wet tracks reveal the bear was just here. Instantly, they pull their bear spray, safety off, knowing that if it charges, there will be no warning they may have just bumped it off its meal.
See it right there, yeah. You can see it paused here for a while. You can see the leftovers of the guts. So he sat here and ate it and then dragged it across You can see another cache spot over there on the bank. So this is the main feeding spot here. We've got these 2 legs, the rib cage. Yeah, these tracks are fresh. Come here. We might have just bumped them. See how the dirt's coming dry underneath the wet. So that bear just walked here and exposed the wet. So like, you see how it's dry?
Drag marks lead to the main spot. Legs, rib cage, fresh caches of grass and dirt. Bear raked it all over to hide it. This is where it eats. They look at top and head back down to caress, to set up camera traps. But they just missed it. Bear could come back any second.
It's gonna be awesome. Nice little low angle shot here, right in his face.
For the next 24 hours, the camera captured it all. They returned, found fresh tracks everywhere, and the carcass is mostly gone. They check cameras.
Judging by what I'm seeing on the ground here, that bear was here this morning, has just left. Nothing's left, so that bear spent a lot of time here. Cameras are gonna have something awesome on it. Let's go check them out. We know there's a bear around. We don't know if there's the other half of this elk somewhere close by. There's fresh tracks. Just because this looks like it's cashed out, no more, doesn't mean the bear's not going to come back. There's definitely a lot of scent in the air. Other bears could come through simultaneously.
Magpies swarming first. Then the bear. Comes right in, smells their tracks. Paranoid. Looks at camera. Drags what's left deeper.
There's magpies. And a rib cage. Magpies, magpies, magpies.